Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This is our fifth, I think it's our fifth deep dive. I enjoy these a lot. Now, I'm not going deep into these just to, but I like to get a bit of background info about the bands, and then we'll go and listen to the tracks. Now, this one has a story behind it. We're doing Deep Purple today. Now, when I did my first one, I've been putting up teaser images on the community posts on my channel to say, can you guess the band? And I've done a blurred out picture of the band. Now, one of the viewers, Jen with a J, I'm shouting you out, Jen, a fellow Jen, as keeps guessing. She guessed Deep Purple, and she said, I thought you mentioned it in your live stream. And I said, I can't remember mentioning Deep Purple, but I might have done. And since then, every time I've a couple of times later, I put up an image and she said, is it Deep Purple? Just as a joke. And then the last time she said, I'm not guessing Deep Purple this time. So now we are going to do Deep Purple, Jen. We're going to do it. So we won't have any more. It's a shame, really, because you won't have the guessing game going on. And it won't be that ongoing joke. But it could be a Deep Purple 2, couldn't it? Now, Deep Purple formed in London in 1967, which is a very good year because that was the year I was born. And they were modern pioneers, allegedly, apparently. I don't know. It said they were modern pioneers of heavy metal and hard rock, but they originally formed as a psychedelic rock and prog rock band and moved into heavier stuff in 1970. So 1975, they were listed as the Guinness Book of Records Globe's loudest band for a 1972 concert they did at London's Rainbow Theatre. They've been a bit loud, I assume. Christ. Several lineup changes. So the founding members, Richie Blackmore guitar, Nick Simper bass, Rod Evans vocals, John Lord keyboards, and Ian Pace on drums. And the drummer Ian Pace has been the only constant member throughout. So I'm not going to go into all of the people, but we'll mention a few. 1976 to 1984, they disbanded. 1976 came back in 1984. And they were cited as the most influential and commercially successful lineup, with Ian Gillan on vocals, Roger Glover on bass, replacing Rod Evans and Nick Simper. What else about them? They received the Legend Award at 2008 World Music Awards and inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2016. So they were active between 67, 76 and then 84 till today. 23 studio albums, 43 live albums, 26 compilation albums, 58 singles, and sold over 100 million albums worldwide. It's pretty good going, isn't it? Given that they had that big gap as well, that 8-year gap. I, of course, know Deep Purple. I know their most famous song, Smoke on the Water. I probably know some of the others. Now, I don't know whether the ones I've picked are ones that I'm going to recognise, because I've gone through and I've tried to just spread out what decade I'm picking from, and I'm picking a single from an album that they released in that decade. I don't recognise any of the song names that I've picked, but they are released singles from those albums, so I might know them. I don't know. So this could be a whole session of nearly an hour or whatever it's going to end up being of me having heard all of them. I don't know. I can't tell you any Deep Purple songs that I know other than Smoke on the Water. So we'll find out. These weren't kind of guys that I was purposefully listening to, because they disbanded when I was, how old was I? 9. They got back together when I was 8 years later, so 17, and I was into new wave and 80s rock and pop and just chart stuff. So any of the more famous stuff I might have heard, but not purposefully. So we'll see. So the first track we're going to do is from their first album. Whew. And it's Hush. And it's from Shades of Deep Purple, which was released in 1968. I don't know if I know it or not. I don't think I do. The na 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 bit is ringing a bell. I have to say, it's ringing a bell. So I might have heard this, but the rest of the lyrics don't. And I've changed my setup a bit on this so I can get the lyrics in without overlapping the video at all. Although some of these are going to be just audio, not a video. and I've tried to have a few live sessions in there as well, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, so I don't know if I know this or not. I'm a bit worried that I do know the na 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 bit. That sounds familiar now I'm looking at it, but I don't know the rest. We'll see. No more waffling. Ooh. Oh, that made me jump. Do I know it? I don't think I do. Oh shit. I know this bit. Okay, I do know the na 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 bit. I don't know the lyrics, so that's why I didn't think I knew it. I do kind of know this, but only really the na 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 bit has stuck. I didn't recognise the intro. I didn't recognise the guitars and that in the intro. I did like that intro. That was awesome. No. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, I kind of half know this one. Ooh. She broke my heart, but I love her just the same now. Hush, hush. I thought I heard her calling my name now. Hush, hush. I need her loving and I'm not to blame now. Got her early in the morning. Got her late in the evening. Well, I want and need it. Oh, I gotta have it. She got loving like quicksand. Only took one touch of her hand. Blow my mind and I'm in so deep that I can't eat y'all and I can't sleep. This is right up my alley. I'm like, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I'm really loving it. That guitar is just, I like it when it's kind of more grungy, distorted sort of guitars. I'm very into my like blues rock and stuff like that, and this is hitting those kind of spots. I know it's not blues rock, but it's got that little distortion and stuff going on, and it's just I'm liking it. Yeah, I think the chorus, the bit I thought I heard her calling my name now, hush hush. I recognize that, but I don't recognize the verses in between. But that's probably 2/3 of the song that I do know. Oh well, hopefully we won't know the next one. Oh. It's a long solo. Oh. Oh. Yes. Keyboard solos. It's weird, isn't it? A lot of earlier bands, instead of guitar solos, which seem to be the commonplace thing, you get to 80s rock and it's guitar solos everywhere. But when it's older bands and they have keyboards, because not all bands, that I grew up with had keyboards, unless it was the new wave synth bands. Yeah, it's cool to have a keyboard solo in there. That was a long one as well. Yeah, I've heard most of that song. I haven't heard a lot of I wouldn't be able to, just looking at the lyrics, it wasn't until I saw the na 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 bit that I had a horrible feeling that I knew it. I didn't recognise some of the verses, but a lot of it was familiar, and the instrumental and stuff like that in the middle, that wasn't recognised. But okay, we knew that one. On to the next. Let's hope we don't know the next one. But if we do, we do. So be it. I'm in my happy place. I don't care. This is fine. This is fine. Right. So let me just mute that one and get this ready for the next track on this one. Keep that muted. That's that one. Now we're going to come over to this one. This screen is next, and we're going to go back onto here so that I can get the next screen up. We're going to get rid of we're going to get rid of that one, and we're going to go onto that one. And I haven't got my screen laid up. Oh, this is not what we need, is it? This is not what we need. Why have I not got my screen sorted? I didn't sort out the side monitor. It wasn't very good of me. I thought I was all ready and prepared, and then we're doing it on the fly. Just pretend this is a live stream. It's all live. Right, okay, that'll do. Right, okay. Song 2 then. Song 2 and lyrics 2. Highway Star from Machine Head album in 1972. Now, this doesn't sound familiar. I said that about the last one. This doesn't sound familiar. Hopefully, I haven't heard this one. Otherwise, it's going to turn out that I've been a Deep Purple fan all along, and I've listened to all of their music. But no, I haven't, honestly. Or I've listened to all their hits. Hopefully, I haven't heard this one. I suppose this is the risk you take when it's a single from one of their albums. But I don't remember this. I was very young when this came out. For a change. Let's give this a go, shall we? Don't think I know it yet. Like it though. Woo! That's high. Okay, I'm a Deep Purple fan, it seems, because I have heard of this one as well. This is turning out, if I had time, this is going out tomorrow for me. I'm recording this on Thursday. If I had time, I would probably have to stop and do some different songs, or I would have to do a different band. But I haven't got time to do that, because I'd have to look up more songs, I'd have to get the lyrics, and I'd have to do all the graphics, and I haven't got time. I've only got this morning. So yeah, I've heard this one. I don't care. This is going to be just a Deep Purple deep dive appreciation, and I've heard them all. It's my channel, so what? I've heard these. So I'm genuinely, if I haven't heard it, I'd say I have heard this. I don't recognise it from the lyrics. So I am picking random. I am picking I'm just looking at albums and thinking, okay, that's that. Let's pick that album and let's see what's on there. These are the singles that were released. Let's pick one of them. So I have no idea what I'm picking and whether I've heard it. I don't recognise these from names. So it just happens I've heard this one. Let's hope we don't get 3 on the row. Anyway, let's bring that back slightly and let's go. Woo! Hit those high notes. Don't recognise this bit. Woo. Slow it down for a minute. Racing along that road. Loving those vocals getting up so high. Another keyboard solo, another one. I'm loving it though, a little bit different from the last. And there's just it's just that power. Let's push, and it really makes you feel like you're in a car and you are racing. Whew, and it is going to break the speed of sound. That's how I'm feeling. I'm getting tired out from dancing, but I can't help it. It's just you can't help bopping to it. It's wonderful. Yeah, awesome. Another one I know, but I don't care because it's so awesome. Let's go. Oh, guitar's turn. Woo. Woo. Wow. Oh, that was yes, that was fast. A guitar solo and a keyboard solo. It was cool. I really enjoyed that. Right, let me just mute that one and go to the next one over here. That one, and that. It's ready to go. Whew. 2 down, 3 to go. Now, is the third one gonna be a problem? I don't know. But it's Perfect Strangers from Perfect Strangers, 1984. This one was released. Now, this is getting into the era when I might actually know them, and I already know them. So that's a bit of a worry, because 1984 was kind of more when I was listening to more music. 1972 wasn't so much. So, yes, I could have. I'm kind of looking at lyrics. I don't recognise it at this point, but I've said that before. Right. Okay, folks. Compose yourself. Let's go. Let's see what this one's all about, shall we? Here we go. I'm going to laugh if I do know it. I don't think I know this one. No, I don't know this one. This is good. I don't know this one. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I thought I was going to go through and know absolutely everyone. Different. Especially after the last one. It's a lot slower in a way. And it feels a little more I'm not feeling as much of a flow through this one. It feels a bit more random. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. It's like listening to poetry when you get poems that the poems that rhyme. I can't even remember what that's called, but you get poems that lines rhyme and they follow. Each verse has the similar layout and they follow and they have the core. They have a chorus. Blah blah blah. Songs have a chorus. The poetry doesn't. But this one feels more like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not prose. What is it? But you know what I mean. That there's you get poetry that doesn't have anything rhyming as such. It's telling a story, but it's not doing it in a kind of beat that you can follow. And I'm not explaining myself very well, but I know what I mean. So that's how it kind of feels to me. This is more disjointed in that way. It's not following that. I like it. It's just not as, I don't know. It doesn't pull you in and get you kind of. I find it difficult to. You couldn't sing this as easily as you can sing the others because the others have set verses, set choruses, and set sounds, set tune that's played over and over and over, whereas this one's a little bit different. And obviously because I don't know it either, that's not helping. I know what I mean. I'm just waffling. Ignore me. Let's carry on. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh. His 80s shorts on. I enjoyed that. I did enjoy that. It was, yeah, it was different. It was different. And I said it wasn't, I wouldn't remember that one. I didn't remember the others, so I say that. But it's not one that's catchy. It's not a catchy tune that you're going to be able to really crack onto and hook onto. But it was good. And I'm loving that guitar at the end as well. That was awesome. It was good to see a video. And you could tell the 80s, especially from the shorts they were wearing, because they got shorter and shorter and shorter through the 80s before they went longer and longer and longer the 90s onwards. So it's kind of weird. So you can kind of tell decades from that. Also, I find it was interesting because when you listen to just the lyrics, it's easier to really, or just the audio, I should say, it's easier to really pay attention to what's going on. But when you've got that video as well, I start getting distracted and I'm watching what's going on in the video and the audio is just there and I'm not really paying as much attention to it. So I like having the video because it's cool to see them. But yeah, sometimes it's like, maybe it's just better to listen to the lyrics so that I pay attention more. Easily distracted. That's what it is. Right. Okay. So let's get that one up, ready to go. Let's come on over here because we've got our next one. Okay. Let's switch back over here. Switch up. No. No, I'm not ready for you yet. How dare you? How dare you do that? Okay. Song 3. That was song 3. Oh, we're on 4 now. Sometimes I feel like screaming, and also the song's called Sometimes I Feel Like Screaming from their Perpendicular album 1996. I like the play on words for perpendicular because they spelt it as purple. They should have called it Purpledicular. Maybe not. 1996. Okay, now then. This one is with, now which, is it the London Philharmonic? The London Symphony Orchestra. I went for this one because I thought this could be quite interesting, seeing them live with the orchestra playing. Now, can I get another one that I don't know? Let's hope so. But sometimes I feel like screaming. Don't we all? Let's go. That's lovely.
While you were out, a message said you left a number, and I tried to call, but they wrote it down in a perfect Spanish scrawl. A perfect Spanish scrawl.
Don't think I know this. Don't recognise it. Lovely, lovely guitar.
Yet again, I'm missing you. A king-size bed in a hotel someplace. I hear your name, I see your face. I see your face. Sometimes I feel like screaming.
Definitely don't know this.
Close my eyes. It's times like this my head goes down. The only thing I know is the name of this town. The name of this town. Yet again, I'm missing you. You won't be long,
before we go into that guitar solo, it's kind of cool having the orchestra there, although I can hear the strings, but that's about it that I can hear in the background there. I can't hear much other than the strings, but yeah, I don't know this one. This is kind of different again. We've had two kind of fast-paced ones. Then the next one was different. This one's, I don't know what I'd call this one, but it's I think the two earlier ones are my favourites. Hush and Highway Star are definitely up there for me, and the next two I'm liking, but I'm not liking as much. They're okay. They're okay. Carry on. That guitar, this just sounds beautiful. It's really singing. Over there all the time. Shouldn't have had that. Whew. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That was sometimes I feel like screaming, and well, sometimes you do. This is a song from Machine Head, recorded in 1971.
Right, we've done that. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was cool. I don't know how much I thought the orchestra added, really. Let me just mute that for a second. Yeah, I don't know. At the beginning, we had the intro from the orchestra, but throughout it was drowned out by the guitars and the drums, and I could just sort of hear strings in the background, but it wasn't really, I don't know. Maybe I'd have missed it if it wasn't there. I don't know. What did you think of that one, guys? Had you heard that one? That one wasn't familiar to me. We've got one more to go. One more to go. And what is it going to be? Well, it's gonna be beep, 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 beep. All I Got Is You. And that's from a really recent album. This is from 2017. Now, I can't remember listening to any Deep Purple recently, so I am fairly confident that I haven't heard this. It'll be interesting to see what they sound like. 50 years, 60, 50 years on. I had to count up for a minute then. 70, 80, 90. Yeah, okay. Just checking, because otherwise they'd be bloody old, wouldn't they, singing? So this is 50 years on from when they formed. So what are they going to sound like? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, no, don't do that, though. That is not what we do. Do that. Okay, now this is from this is from somebody else who's been doing all their songs, so we have no video. Really got the keyboards, organ-like keyboards. Ooh. Lucky that keyboard in the background. That guitar was just singing. Loving that. That guitar and the keyboards are awesome. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was kind of crazy because I felt like we went straight back with that, and that didn't sound like a song from 2017. That sounded to me like a song that would have been coming out from them back in the late 60s, early 70s. Just the keyboards in particular just made me feel I was back decades rather than modern day, really, but more than 2017. I wouldn't have said that was 2017 just because it just didn't sound that way. The keyboards and that just, I liked that a lot. I think I prefer their earlier stuff, although I say that this sounded like earlier stuff. Tracks 3 and 4, okay, they were okay. I didn't mind them. I quite liked them. I hadn't heard them. Perfect Strangers and Sometimes I Feel Like Screaming, I quite liked them, and I'd listen to them quite happily. This one I really liked. I liked this as much as I liked the first two tracks, Hush and Highway Star. So yeah, that's kind of strange. I was gonna say I really like the early stuff, but this wasn't. This was one of the later ones. I might have to go and listen to. I mean, we did Hush. I don't know. I might have to listen to sort of more recent as well after that, just to see. But that surprised me. I wasn't expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that sound. I kind of felt like a throwback. What did you guys think? I enjoyed that though. I enjoyed that deep dive, even though I knew the first two songs. That was a bit worrying, but I didn't know the last three, so that was good. But it was cool. It was cool hearing those again. Gem with J, I hope you like that too. And you won't have to ask anymore if it's Deep Purple. I haven't seen your comments on my post yet to see if you've said anything about Deep Purple or not. Cool, guys. Thank you for joining me on this little deep dive. I had a bit of fun there. I hope you had a bit of fun. Okay, so links will be below. I'm not going to say anything about timestamps because you'll have already watched it. Point. But links to the videos that I chose are down below. Please go and give them a like. And there's also a link to Deep Purple's channel. Please give that a like. And if you enjoyed this, then I would appreciate it if you give me a like. I hope you enjoy these formats. I like doing them. I know I talk more at the beginning, but that's because I'm talking about a bit about the band and just a bit of background. I try not to do too much because there's a hell of a lot that you could say about them. There's a hell of a lot of info about all the things that have happened and changes in lineups and stuff like that. But yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I really enjoyed that, and I might have to have a listen to them some more. I obviously knew more about them than I thought. I recognised more songs than I thought. Yeah, okay. Next deep dive in a fortnight, guys. Who's it going to be, though? Who is it going to be? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know yet. I think I've decided who, but, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, have a good day. If you can, and be good. If you can't be good, be careful. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.